a while. Today it's all about triggers. Why triggers? Triggers are teachers that we may not connect to, that allow us to gain an understanding, to gain insight into areas of our lives that we don't know. But so many times when we get triggered, we rush into the survival, flight, or fight mode and fail to see the purpose of the trigger and the knowledge that the triggers are bringing us. And so today I'm sharing nuggets on triggers. We all get triggered at some point in life, whether someone's having a conversation with you or somebody is trying to communicate something to you, or you're going through the motions in life and you get to a point where you're just trying to gain clarification and the person triggers you. Triggers happen every single day of our lives. And to be able to gain the wisdom that triggers bring, you have to be willing to listen and understand what your emotions are teaching you. Emotions are great teachers that God has blessed us with. And emotions are also what triggers us to gain more understanding about ourselves, because we all don't know ourselves. We only know what we've been told about ourselves. We've only known what we've accomplished by ourselves. We've only known things that we see about ourselves. But seeing is always sometimes limited, because you only see in the moment. You don't see what you don't see about yourself. And so other people come into your life to trigger you, to awaken you, to consciously bring you awareness that there are parts of you that you need to discover. And so triggers happen. And if you're on the healthy path and have boundaries, triggers also happen to help you say, hey, don't violate my values. And as you gain the wisdom, as you gain the knowledge, as you gain the awareness, you will understand that triggers are not bad at all. Triggers are actually extremely important if we're looking to master ourselves in life's journey. So today, look at situations that you may have gone through in your past experiences and ask yourself the question, what is triggering me? It may even be you sitting and trying to solve a problem and you get triggered because frustration is self-induced. You get tired of not being able to figure it out because you're not patient enough. Patience is an attribute of love, and when you love yourself, patience comes in automatically because you realize it's not all about you, it's about what you need to learn about you. And so when you allow yourself to not get triggered in that situation, you kind of look at it and say, what is it that I need to learn in this moment? What is this anxiety bringing me? Because anxiety is another trigger. What is this awareness that I need to gain? And when you look at anxiety, when you look at depression, when you look at anger, when you look at resentment, when you look at bitterness, they're all triggers that awaken you to come back home to yourself and explore yourself. And so today I want you to look at situations where you've been triggered in life and ask yourself, what knowledge am I gaining about myself? What is this trigger in the moment? It happens in a moment. And moments are always important, because when you allow the trigger to linger, you start to create narratives based on your fear, based on the ego, based on illusions and fantasies that you may birth out of the trigger without sitting in the moment with it. Triggers are about the moment. In this moment, what knowledge are you gaining? What is this situation teaching you about yourself? What are you learning about your relationship with other people? What are those people bringing to your conscious awareness? It's not about the other people, it's about you. When you make it about the other people, you objectify it. And when you objectify it, you start to build layers of narratives that bring you so much pain and trauma that you don't need in your life. And when you allow those emotional pain and trauma to linger, then you start having these triggers that continue to awaken you. Hey, you need to tap into something. You're missing out on opportunities and possibilities of connecting with yourself. And so today, challenge is, every time you get triggered, sit in the moment and ask yourself, what conscious awakening do I need to gain in this moment? What is that trigger reminding me of? Is it a past emotional pain that I have buried? Is it a traumatic experience that I'm yet to heal from? Is it that I need to learn something about myself and discover a strength that can help me build on resiliency in my life? And as you explore those things, you gain a conscious awareness. That's the beauty of coaching. Coaching allows you to gain awareness and to set the goals as you gain the awareness, so that when you keep getting triggered, there's a goal you set. You look at that goal, you deduct the lessons, and you begin to apply the lessons to your life, and you continue to master yourself in that moment. And so today, when you get triggered, remember, triggers are teachers. They bring us conscious awakening moments to connect with ourselves. It's not about the other people. God is using the other person to bring you awareness, but you are the one who needs to learn the lesson and gain the awareness. But if you don't do so, you build a level of anger, of resentment, of bitterness, of tantrums that block you from being your own receiver of the blessings that are meant for you in that moment. So challenge yourself today to look beyond your triggers and learn about yourself, gain wisdom, gain understanding, gain insights into areas of your life that you're yet to tap into. And remember, the beautiful thing about triggers is they are waking us to our truth. In every trigger lies some truth that you need to own. And if you're not owning the truth, then you will lie to yourself. And reality of life is when you lie to yourself, you will keep running away from yourself, then running towards yourself and gaining the wisdom that you need to evolve and become the best version of yourself while you're still living. Remember, triggers are good and we gain knowledge from them. And as long as we are willing to learn, we will continue to evolve in life's journey while we're still here. Next moment is not guaranteed. This is all you have. Make good use of it and be wise with yourself and your time as you gain knowledge from triggers. Until next time, talk soon. God bless. Bye-bye.